Hey everybody, Gary TVA here. Max and Finn, checking out the backyard, having some golden moments of our own. What's up, boys? Tired of being stuck inside? Yeah, me too. So we decided to take a little break from our paperwork today and head out to the yard. We're out here by the garden where Max really helped me this week. Finn, you did too. You kind of supervised, but we wanted to try to get some digging in. If you take a quick look over that way, Adam, with the camera, you can see our garden is in. Finn did a nice job of helping me actually dig some of the holes. It started out as a joke, but he ended up being really good at it. So he helped me dig some of those holes to plant the vegetables. So we got our garden in just in time before all the rain came and settled it all back down. So Finn's video, by the way, just posted kind of a fun little 1-minute clip of him helping me out in the garden, right, Max? I'm not forgetting about you back there. I also want to tell you about a really cool story that posted yesterday at about this time. We posted a story of a race car driver that was burned in a terrible fire. When him and his wife were inside at the time, when their house exploded, he rescued his wife, saved her life. The only thing he had left was a race car. It was in a detached garage, which is the only reason it survived. But guess what happened next? He was looking for ways to give back to the community who came out and supported him so much that he decided, when asked, that race car could be put to really good use, although he could not drive it because of the severity of the burns. You have to check that out. It's called Racer Rescues Wife. It's already received about 3,000 views already in just one day. So this is by far my biggest breakthrough story as it's coming out of the gates. It's already in the top 5 or top 10 of all the stories we have done on the Heart of the Story podcast and YouTube page as well. So check that out. And don't forget, if you do, you watch it here on YouTube, go over to podcast 2, check it out. Because on that, we put behind the scenes stuff that you will not see or hear here on YouTube, sort of telling you more about what happens with the relationships before the stories air, and then a little bit of what after. So we like to put some extras there on the podcast as well. Please subscribe. Our numbers have driven up tremendously. I think in the past month, we're up about 70 more subscribers, well over the 1,000 subscriber mark now, and hundreds and hundreds of hours of downloads. So we are really growing. What's important about that is we are sharing inspiring stories of everyday people doing cool stuff. That's not just a slogan or some motto. That's really what we believe in. Sometimes these kinds of stories cannot be told in traditional media. In fact, they're not being told at all like that. So we can take anywhere from 6 to 10 minutes if we want to really bring you inside to get to the heart of the story. That means sitting down and showing me interacting with these people with my decades of experience as a former broadcaster, and just talking about these stories and finding out how it impacts these people's lives. So instead of just grabbing sound bites and clicking it all together, we get to really tell a story in a unique way, and people are really responding to that. As more and more people tell us they want more positive stuff, especially right now with so much going on in our country, so many of us worried about our families, our jobs, we have to take a moment to appreciate the things that we do have, right? Like these crazy dogs that if I sit down here, I have a feeling they're gonna come back over. No, they're hanging out now. They're gonna enjoy the grass and the warmth. Oh, Max, got a little limp going on today. We went on a really long walk yesterday. He's a good old guy, about 6 years old now. He's a really good dog. Hey, Finn, can you guess which one's younger? Finn is already getting tangled up in the microphone cord. He's got a ball, he's playing. He's a lot of fun. Both these guys are. They're sort of my stress reliever too. Hey, Max, Finn's trying to get the microphone to say something. Do you want to speak? Max, you want to speak? Yeah? Oh, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. All right, with that, as I'm about to get attacked, I better say goodbye. Hey, have a good weekend. Try to get outside. Try to spend some time with the family, pets, or neighbors. Try to do something that's going to make you feel a little bit better, a little more inspired. I better go before I get disconnected as the Goldens take over. Have a great weekend.